Hello, I would like to share a poem by Pearson. I'm sure a lot of you know her, so here we go. Paradise Lost. Once upon beneath northern lights, while ignited joy and merry, over Rainbow Bridge in perilous journey of Arctic Eden lore, while I dreamt magically flying, annoyingly came a whispering, as a mother gently tapping on my shoulder as I lie. "'Tis some ghost," I stuttered, disturbing me asleep on my pillow. "'Twas, and not more. Pleasantly I bethink it was in the warmth of springtime, and each separate blade of Indian grass swayed with her glory. Longly I hope morrow, fatally I had wound to my heart. From my grave mental wreck of sorrow, sorrow for lost forever, for the pure and exotic romance whom fairies themselves witness, for I keep him nameless. And the chamber, neatly tidied, rustling of each ruby velvet drape, tormented me. Amnesia filled me with terror unlike never before. So with pain, to still feel his beating heart, I lie, puddle of tears. 'Tis some witch enchanting me from below my balcony, some witch spell enchanting me from below my balcony. Indeed it is, and not more. Whilst this night my soul grow weary, pleading then not suffer, chambermaid, spoke I, needly request your silence I implore, but confess that I was dreaming, and so you came too tidy, and so quietly you came knocking at my weakest hour, that I jumped from my slumber. Here I looked down under my bed, cobwebs there, and not more. Deep into that coldness peering, looking over the balcony stood I fearing, daydreaming our souls entwined like never dared before. But nature was silent and our memories of love frozen in time, and the only cry was between our souls. I whispered, "My love." This I cried, and the past echoed back the words, "My love." Anguishly this, and not more. Back into the darkness pacing, all my nerves with me trembling. Moments later I heard a chiseling more disturbing than before. "Please," I spoke, "please must be chimney sweeper on my roof. Let me look, then, what ghastly matter, and solve this so I may rest. Let my pulse be calm a second, and rest this ghastly matter. 'Tis burning embers and not more." Open here I slung the drapes, when, with a scream and prowling, in flew palladied woodpecker, mostly sable, with flaming red crest. Not the night or obscure whip she, not worry or care in beauty implore she, but with spirit of might and flight, spun around my head freely. Landed atop me with the peep dusty chandelier above my head, landed and proud and not more. Then this sable bird singing cheerfully took me back in time, by the stream and daisy field of endless Indian grass, beacon romance. "Though thy visit bring pleasure and glory, thou," spoke I, "art sure no young, hungry and begging from within the trunk, or eggs need your warming? Tell me you're not lost after wandering off from your own broken heart. 'Tis not burning embers, but you chiseling." Much I fancied this feathered creature to her cues chorus so fairly, though my eyes weigh heavy for missing him, for cannot help she must be lost, and from her hatchlings, ever yet was pleased with watching her above my chandelier, lost or not, perched upon the chandelier above my head chirping, with her my chambers more dreamy, but the woodpecker nestled on the dusty chandelier, sung only that softly, as if her soul weary from 100-mile journey. Nothing farther expressed, not a wing then she dear fluttered, till I lifted my head, then uttered, "Fury friend whom visit before, on this eve he may scurry about for crumbs as done nights before. Nevertheless, let him satisfy his belly." Startled from my slumber haunt sound of rumbling echoes, "Little friends," spoke I, "respect happily your place of refuge. Caught from bitter winter storm which brought angel of death, followed door to door and followed angrily until no flesh be safe. Till hopes of spring grant yourselves at home melancholy, of comfort mine own dwelling. But the plated woodpecker still nestling on my chandelier, down I kneeled on floor to look under my bed and room and hallway. Then once mystery still unsolved, I betook myself to tiptoeing, quietly step by step, thinking of thief lurking to steal anything pricey. What's this, spoke I? A clay tile fell from roof to balcony caused by storm. Moreover, solved mystery of rumbling to get some rest. Then I sat upon bed in cherishing, but no words clearly depicting, to him whose soft eyes now burn forever deep into my bosom. This and more I sat weeping, with my pillow clutched, remember. On the floor cushions, taffetia, embroidery, his head lie while running, but gently, kindly, my fingers through his hair, under only lighted candles. This shall pass, ah, I cry myself to sleep. Then reawakened the wind more fiercer, scent of him unseen lingered, swung in the air, whose sound could be heard chimes from outside. Wretch, I weep, thy God had sent thee, angels to deliver me from despair. Broken, broken heart, from thine own tormented soul of memories of him. Sadly, oh sadly, this kind miracle and grace of Shambhala is forgotten lore. Foolishness, I thought as I covered my head in tears. Angel, cried I, angel of death, angel of life, if devil or saint. Whether divinely sent or whether not, I have been tossed into the sea. Desolate yet all dreams shattered, scattered like broken fine crystal. Tell me please in all my plight, you have come in mercy before me. Is there reason to think you have come to haunt me in horror? 'Twas not any angel but shadow from lamp lights on my wall. Angel, cried I, angel of death, angel of life, if devil or saint. By that heaven or hell that binds us, one final wish before I must go. To sit with me, sip hot tea, and stuff my tummy with lardy cake, while sharing whereabouts lost lover whom the angels must know. I must touch him one last time with a gentle kiss to his lips, or die alone. 'Tis my prayer, as tremble and sweat nevertheless. Be that sound shoveling, little bird of fury. Friend, I muttered, sitting up, get thee back into the dream and place of Eden's northern lights. Leave no token, earthly treasure within your bosom as trade of own soul. Leave my broken heart in loneliness, eternal rest of mother's womb. Flung the blankets from myself and ran to see over the balcony down below, shoveling of wood being stacked by the gate woodcutter, him alone. And my friends, never moving, still are sleeping, still are nesting, on the dusty chandelier just above my bed she's perched, and his eyes piercing into my slumber as I dream deeply, and the tapping so gently as mother tapping my shoulder, and the haunting of my own nightmare that veil is pulled to my lover, to whom I embrace. It was only a dream, and always in paradise. Anne Pearson.